In this lesson, we're going to look at clocks and how to tell time. If you look at our clock, there are two hands on it. One of them is shorter than the other. The green one is shorter than the red one. That's because there is a difference between the short hand and the long hand. The shorter hand represents the hours, while the longer hand represents the minutes. So to start off with, we're going to focus on only the hour hands. So the hour hands are represented by the numbers on the clock. So 12 all the way up to 1, if the hour hand is between there and there, it is still 12 o'clock. Same thing from 1 to 2. If the hour hand is anywhere between 1 to 2 but hasn't reached 2 yet, it is still 1 o'clock. From 2 to 3, it's still 2 until it reaches the 3 o'clock. Once it passes the 3 o'clock, it is now 3 o'clock all the way up to the 4. This is the same pattern that goes for the whole clock. If the hour hand is between two numbers, it always goes to the number it already passed. So for example, right here, it's not at exactly 5 o'clock, but it hasn't passed the 6 o'clock yet either. So it would still be 5 o'clock. Our hours would still be 5 hours. So in this example, it is closer to 5, so it's easy to assume it's 5. But if we take a look at another example, like this clock, it is closer to the 7, but it hasn't passed the 7 yet. It is actually still 6 o'clock, because anywhere from 6 all the way till it touches that line, it still belongs to 6 o'clock. So our hours would still be 6. So if we go back to our original example, we said that the hours were 5. So now we're going to focus on the minutes. The minutes still use the same big numbers, but instead of counting by ones like they do here, 1, 2, 3, 4, like the hours, we're actually going to count by 5s. So we're going to start at 0. Then we count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and if we make it back to 0, it has actually been 60 minutes. 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So we wouldn't say 60 minutes. We would just say the next hour plus however many minutes. So if we take a look at it, our minute hand is the long hand again. So we start here, 5, 10. It doesn't quite make it to 15 yet, so we're going to count by ones. So this is 10, this has to be 11, 12. So our time, we would say, is 5:12. So let's take a look at our other example. like I mentioned before, the hour hand hasn't quite yet passed or reached the 7 hours. So our hour's still 6. Then we count our minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Then we count by ones. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. So our time would be 6:59. Now we're going to put both strategies together to tell the time. I'm going to look for the smaller hand first, which is this one. It is between 4 and 5, but it has not reached 5 yet, so it is still 4. So I have 4. Now I'm going to count my minutes. This was 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now I count one more minute. 30 plus 1 is 31. So it is 4:31. If you have any questions or you need more examples, please feel free to comment or send me a message at learnwithmissgasco@gmail.com. Thank you. Have a great day.